What's that, Jack? I'm doing another collaboration with Kayla Lenzen again? Well, I guess we're doing this again. Hey guys, before I get into this video, I just want to say apologies first off. My thoughts on this book wasn't positive. It was kind of below average. So I just want to give like a quick warning that I am a massive Terry Pratchett fan. Terry Pratchett is my second favourite author, only second to Stephen King. So don't think that I am bashing Terry Pratchett whatsoever, or that I don't like his work. I do enjoy his work, but my experience with this novel that I'm about to talk about wasn't great. So please remember that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is David, and if you're new here, hi, welcome. And if you have been watching my video for a while now, welcome back. So, as my lovely assistant here, Jack, has told you in our lovely introduction, that I have recently been doing yet another collaboration with the amazing, wonderful, beautiful, perfect Kayla Lenzen. Kayla is such a great friend and a booktuber, and yeah, this is something that we were planning to do for a while now. So the book that we did a collaboration on is with the Copper People by Terry Pratchett. I'm a massive, well, I wouldn't say massive, but I'm a big Terry Pratchett fan. I'm planning to get all of his work on my Kindle, whether it's Discworld or non-Discworld related. And I had this one in my collection, and I showed her a little pile of books that we could potentially read by Terry, and this is the one that she chose. I've never read this book before, but it was an enjoyable experience. It was very short, so it didn't take us that long to actually get through it. Yeah, this is the book that I'm going to be talking about today. So, a little bit about the author, Terry Pratchett. His full name is called Sir Terence David John Pratchett. He was born on the 28th of April 1948, and he died on the 12th of March 2015. He is more widely regarded as for his Discworld series, which is his main bulk of his work, but he has done numerous novels outside of that universe that he created. And The Carpet People is one of them novels. I haven't read all of the Discworld stories before. I've only read The Hogfather, The Colour of Magic, which I didn't think that was great. In fact, when I read The Colour of Magic, it nearly put me off Terry Pratchett and Discworld novels. But I decided, nope, I'm going to soldier through it. I'm going to pick up something else. And the one I picked up off that was which was called Equal Rights. I enjoyed that one a lot more. And yeah, they're the only ones I've actually read. I've obviously read Good Omens, which Terry done with which he wrote with Neil Gaiman. So that was the first, technically ever, first Terry Pratchett book that I ever read. So yeah, this book was published twice as well. While doing some research about this, I discovered that Terry originally wrote The Carpet People when he was 17 years of age, and it was published in the year of 1971. But as he wrote more Discworld novels, and he was a more beloved fantasy writer, he decided to go back to The Carpet People and rewrite it, and it was republished in 1992. And you may be wondering, well, what version do I have, or what version do you have if you've seen this one in the shops or whatever? And you can do that really simply. You can even do that without even looking at the copyright page. And you can do this by seeing the author notes. And it says, This book has two authors, and they were both the same person. If it has this in it, then it was the then it is the 1992 re-release where he rewrote the story. I don't know what he changed with the story, but or what he added or what he took away, but yeah. But this is the version I read. So as I say with all my videos, guys, this is going to be a spoiler-free video. I'm not going to spoil anything on this story in case, because I mean, Terry Pratchett is a well-known author, and in case you want to pick this one up and read it. And so spoilers stop here, guys, and this is going to be my own thoughts and opinions regarding this novel. As I said in my introduction video for this review, I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but I can see the potential. I did see the potential and the links between what Terry wrote in this book and how it compares to his Discworld stories. And as I was saying to Kayla, that this was written when Terry was 17 years of age, and that was probably before he had the chance to hone and harness his writing skills. So, what's the story of the Carpet People about? Well, obviously it revolves around all these small, I would say creatures, but people living in the fabric of a carpet. And yes, I do mean the thing that your house has on the floors, and rugs and mats and that type of carpet. And it's about all these different tribes and civilizations and cities and towns and villages living in the fabric of the carpet. And one of the tribes that we follow is called the Munrangs. The Munrangs aren't described as being dwarves or elves or goblins. They are described as being human beings like you and me. And throughout the novel, I always pictured the Munrangs and the people of the carpet as being kind of like native Indians or tribes people like that. It does say that they are tribes people. In Kayla's book, it did have pictures. It doesn't have any pictures or illustrations in this copy, just plain text. But in her copy, it has pictures which Terry drew, and they are described and are shown as being cavemen, and she always thought of them as being cavemen, when I personally thought of the people in this novel to be native Indian-ish in appearance. So the Munrangs are a tribe, and they're living in the carpet, as I said, and it's described that every several years, all these people from all these different tribes and villages, no matter where they are in the carpet, have to come together in a city, and at the same time, and be what they are classified as being counted. They have to be, all the citizens have to be counted, or their livestock has to be counted, and this is probably a way of controlling the population or keeping an eye on the population. It's not really a big plot or a big thing in the book in any way, but it is mentioned. And in the Munrang tribe, we are introduced to two characters which are called Gluck and Simbrel. Apologies if I'm saying names completely wrong, guys. I was saying to Kayla that it's going to be funny because we are both terrible at pronouncing names. But Gluck and Simbrel are, as I said, brothers, and we think that they are going to be our main characters, but they kind of are and they kind of aren't. Gluck is a really aggressive hunter. He is a good hunter, but he likes to go in with all guns blazing. He is extremely strong. They actually do have horses in this story and in this world, like horses like we have in this world. And it's described when they walk around the carpet, about all these strands of the carpet are referred to as being hairs. Hairs as the hairs on the head. And it's really confusing because in the book we do meet someone that says, "Oh, my job is a hair cutter," and you're thinking, what, do you cut people's hair or do you cut strands of the carpet? It's never really described, or I didn't really care. But it's so as we see, Glurk has a younger brother called Simbrel. Simbrel, when we first see him, he is very small, he's weaker, and he's different than his brother. And and their dad says, "Oh, why can't you be more like Glurk, your brother? I'm going to take you to the city, and you can learn how to read." And we think, okay, cool, that's going to be a process. We're going to see this kind of like this meat character and how he's going to be progressing in this story and all that type of stuff. It's going to be his journey. But in the next few pages, we see that he and his brother Glurk are at the same level. They're both really good hunters. Although, as I said, Glurk still goes in with all guns blazing. When they are hunting, Simbrel, he tends to look and observe and wait and to see when's the best time to hunt and to kill these creatures. Because in the carpet, they are creatures that aren't in our world. They are strange creatures. One of these creatures, which is called snargs. I'm really not sure what a snarg actually physically looks like. I always picture them as being wargs, as in from the Hobbit movies, or maybe these giant monstrous dogs. And they come in all different colours as well. And one day we find out that there's this different colour of warg, and they have this rider on their backs, these strange creatures that ride on the snargs. And sorry, I'm trying to figure out what to say. And another member of the tribe is called Pismir. Apologies if I've said the name wrong again. Pismir is a philosopher and the doctor of the tribe. He when it's described as the previous doctor, was more of a kooky, thinking, oh, just wave your hands up in the air and just like dance around on one foot and pat your head and it'll all be better. When Pismir says, oh, well, take 2 of these tablets and call me in the morning. And I mean, he's fine. He's a really strange and kooky character, as the majority of these characters in this book are. We find out there's this strange event that's happened, which people of the carpet call Frey. When Frey hits, it's a massive storm. Everything gets sucked up and destroyed, and cities and villages get leveled and destroyed. Frey is a massive element throughout this whole book. And if you read this and Frey goes completely over your head, what Frey is when someone hoovers the carpet. Like when a physical person that lives in the house hoovers their carpets, and it just destroys all these people. That's what Frey is. It's just a hoover. And they do not know that Frey is this hoover. They just consider it as being this strange entity and this strange occurrence throughout the book. And I was telling Kayla that this is kind of funny, because something as mundane as hoovering our carpet can kill and destroy millions and millions of all these like little people living in the carpet, and we just do it like for about 5 minutes and then go away and do something else, and we don't really know that, oh, we've committed genocide in our carpet, and that hurts all these people without us knowing it. Anyway, Frey hits the Munrang's village, and Glurk goes back to his to the village and sees that all the buildings have been leveled, everyone's hurt, and he basically curses the gods and the people that have done this, he just gets really upset, and he leads his village and all the survivors to the capital city, which is called Ware. That's basically the main storyline. They have to, because their village has been destroyed by Frey, Glurk and Simbrel have to take the survivors from their village to the capital city of Ware. That's basically what the story is all about. So along the way, they come across all these strange different types of tribes, people. They come across a tribe people that can see and sense what is actually happening. They can see what you're about to say, what you're about to do, and they can even sense what's happening with their own lives. One of the characters says, "Oh well, if if you know when you're gonna die, why can't you just like not go to this place and do this and just change it and just survive and not actually don't die? And they say, well, that's part of. I mean, that's actually going against what is referred to in the book as the thread. Now, I'm pretty sure the thread is like the way of things. There is a set destiny for all these people. And this is just referred to as the thread, and you must obey by the thread, and they are willing to die for this cause, and that they aren't crazy. They are. It's just how they are. One also of a tribe or creature that these characters come across is this strange person or creature that has the ability to, when you look at it, it has the ability to turn you instantly into stone or some hard substance. They use their shield to deflect this as well, and it kind of reminded me of Medusa in the Clash of the Titans. And in the novel, they have all these like dust everywhere, and it's like rare dust and dust in the hairs of the carpet, and all these strange molds and fruits and all these fungi living on the carpet and the hairs of the carpet, and they eat all this stuff. They get all these salt crystals and sugar crystals, which they use as necklaces and use to make stuff out of. They use they make mines out of inside chair legs, out of these woods, and they just use all the resources and material that are within the carpet itself. And when they are going through the paths and the roads of the carpet, there's no straight roads or paths in the carpet. They all have to weave in between the hairs of the carpet. It's okay. It does drag a lot. It really does drag a lot. But is it terrible? No, it isn't. As I have told you, I've read several Discworld novels before, prior to going into this one, so I knew what I was getting into, and I even saw glimpses of comparisons that Terry had done with the Carpet People to his Discworld novels. He does write a lot of humor in his stories. It doesn't really have that much humour in this story, but it is sprinkled out here and there, but you do need to look out for it. Terry does write a lot about satire. He does make fun of humans and our way of life and situations that we do from day to day. And he does make fun of it. He pokes at it and makes fun of it. Kind of like how Douglas Adams does in his Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books. That's my review on the that's actually what the story is like for the Carpet People. That's pretty much what the story is about. So let's go straight to Kayla Lenzen now, where she will be telling us her 5 random facts about the author Terry Pratchett.
Hey book peeps, my name is Kayla and I'm here today to tell you some fun, unique facts about Terry Pratchett. And I wanted to start this off with the first fact, and that is, how did he come up with the idea for the Carpet People? One day he was hanging out with a buddy, and his buddy was pacing back and forth, and he replied with, "Don't keep doing that, you'll upset the Carpet People." And, he was just saying it. He didn't really think much of what it was that he said. And then later on that day, he was wondering if he could come up with a story where that sentence would have made, real sense. And the Carpet People was born. Fact number 2, Terry loved wearing big black fedora hats. That was his jam. Fact number 3, his favorite book of his is Men at Arms, which is number 15 in his Discworld series, and that was published in 1993. Fact number 4, when Terry's Discworld series really started to gain traction and build up some hype, he was interviewed by Neil Gaiman. They became really good friends after that interview and kept in touch, and right time, right place, they ended up doing a collaboration, which was Good Omens. Fact number 5. He had a rare visual variant of Alzheimer's. Because of this, it was becoming harder and harder for him to type out his stories himself. So he switched to a dictation software. He was still publishing books just as quickly as if he was typing them out himself. And he did this for the last 8 years of his life/writing career. And that really just shows you the dedication this man had for his work. All right, peeps, there you go. Those are 5 facts about Terry Pratchett that I think is fun, unique, worth mentioning. And if you want to hear more facts after you finish watching this video, head on over to my page and you will hear David's 5 fun, unique facts. Back to his video.
Thanks for that, Kayla. And if you want to know what my 5 random facts about Terry Pratchett are, you would have to look at and actually watch Kayla's video. I will link down her video down below in the description, so please watch her video on the Carpet People if you want to know what my 5 random facts are about Terry Pratchett. So my closing thoughts for the Carpet People. If you are a big Terry Pratchett fan and you've been reading several of his Discworld novels and you want to maybe read something outside of that world, then the Carpet People isn't really going to be anything incredible or mind-blowing for you. This isn't something that this isn't a great book to read outside of the Discworld novels. I haven't read that much anyway. But yeah, I mean, give it a read. It's actually really short. It's not going to take up too much of your time, and you can make up your own mind. But for me, it wasn't something completely outstanding. Am I going to give it a reread? Yes, I'm going to give this copy away, and I'm going to put it on my Kindle, and then I will get back to it whenever I get time to get back to it. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So, what do I rate The Carpet People by Terry Pratchett? Unfortunately, I've got to be fair with this book and with you guys. I always like to be honest with all my ratings that I give all these books. And unfortunately, this book is going to be a 2.5 stars out of 5. I was going to give it a 2 stars, but because I enjoyed it a bit more, because I have read a couple of the Discworld novels, well, 3 to be exact, and I did see some connections. Well, not connections, but I did see some about how Terry's writing kind of evolved from when he was a teenager to when he was writing the Discworld novels. So that was kind of an enjoyment for me. And I did enjoy this book to begin with, but it kind of dragged a lot at the end. So that's what I rate The Carpet People. So before I go, guys, I just want to give some more praise to Kayla. She is incredible, guys. She really is. All of her videos are awesome. I've never known anyone that's more dedicated to her videos and her channel as she is. She's constantly coming up with new and different ways to make her videos and to actually improve them and to make them more entertaining for you guys to actually watch. And yeah, she is one of the best people. I mean, one of my favorite booktubers that I always like to watch every time she uploads videos, which are every Sunday and Thursday. I will put a link down to her channel down below, so I would really appreciate it if you watched this video, if you would go over to her channel, click that subscribe button and enjoy all of her videos, because she is amazing, wonderful, and let's face it, she's more appealing to look at than me, you know. So, but seriously, guys, she is amazing, wonderful. You are doing yourselves a disservice by not subscribing to her channel, so please do so. So with all that said, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a massive like. Comment down below, let me know if you have read The Carpet People, if you have enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, if I've maybe encouraged you or discouraged you from actually reading this book. If you've read any Terry Pratchett books, let's actually nerd out down below about Terry Pratchett. And Yeah, if you have enjoyed this video and my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you do subscribe, please click on the little bell notification just so you know whenever I upload videos, which are every Monday and Friday. And with all that said, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep reading, and I will see you in my next video. Do you know what, Jack? You are so creepy and weird, and I love you to bits, and I cannot tell you how grateful I am that you aren't infesting my room with ants. So thank you so much for that.